Now then guys, welcome to the video. It's been a while, so good to see you all again. Today's video is about the 2018 Nissan Navara NP300. Yeah, I've been in touch with somebody's been in touch with me at the wit's end. They've bought one of these things. They've paid 48,500 Australian dollars. Part X, their beloved patrol that they'd had for years, which were a good old bus back in the day, but unfortunately they're not the same now. Well, you know me, if anything, if there's anything to prove about Nissan, my videos on my channel will just prove to you that they are nothing but a pure money pit and a waste of time and space. And this video is going to prove it. And in fact, this video is going to piss off a lot of people, because it's pissed me off, to be honest with you. Because wait until you hear this story out. It's absolutely disgusting. Right. So I've had an email from a veteran from Australia who has 20 years military experience. That's his truck right there, as you can see. Trailer as well. And this has had a full inspection and a full engineer's report, and just pretty much in the first line, if you can see there, this vehicle's chassis has been in service, towing a relatively light trailer over rough terrain. So that was his dream, you know, to go be going off-road and going in the outback and whatnot. He'd done his years of service. There's his trailer look. Snorkel kit on there, roof rack, truckman top. But that's where the problem is, guys. Never mind the fact that it's just bent his chassis and it's only 18 months old. And that's where it's bent there. And to me, that area is a strengthened part anyway, which again is rather annoying. Poor guy. You know, this has gone on intensive testing and research. And this is where the problem is, guys, the springs. So the owner of this vehicle has had uprated springs fitted. So what have Nissan gone and said? They've voided his warranty. Due to the accessories that he'd had fitted. So he spent his life savings, because he's had the canopy, awning, roof rack, apparently additional holes drilled for the accessories that were mounted. That would be the truckman top and the tow bar. And then to top it off, modified suspension. So Nissan have absolutely voided his warranty. So he's got no comeback with Nissan whatsoever. And now he's got a vehicle with a bent chassis. Can you imagine how many thousands of dollars that is going to cost? And just because he watched the advertisements on television regarding going off-roading and how robust the Nissan vehicles were, my channel proves otherwise. Nissan are nothing but a money pit. Cesspit money pit. And the reason for that, and my channel proves it, is because of that tosspot. Carlos Ghosn, the chairman of Nissan, arrested twice in the past 12 months, embezzling millions out of the Nissan coffers. I've proved this twat here has done nothing but cut costs, cut costs, cut costs, cut costs, and I can prove it over nearly 15 years. Oh, and yeah, and you know that he was under house arrest and he's done a runner from Japan to Lebanon where he can't be extradited. Took his millions and done a runner in a suitcase, apparently. So he's the man to blame. Because one thing you can be 100% certain, and I've proved the cost cutting on the D40. And when I say cost cutting, I had a customer rung me last week, 2011 Nissan Navaras, took it in for a chassis inspection because he'd had a recall letter. And lo and behold, they won't give him it back, saying they want to buy it off him. So he said, fair enough, how much are you giving me for it? They've given him half what the finance deal is outstanding, if you get my point. So if he owes £7,000 and Nissan have only offered him 3.5. So he's gone, what the hell am I going to do? He's got a vehicle that's unfit for the road and he still owes an absolute fortune in finance on it. It's just an absolute joke. And now we're finding that the NP300 is factually built cheaper than the D40. And no wonder the chassis is bent. Cheap Chinese metal.